I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. What's popping? We are here. It is Friday. You're out here to spit this game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. What's going on, Miles? What's popping with you, man?
Oh, man, you know, it's Friday, man. Happy Friday to everybody. Had a beautiful week, man. What's going on with you?
I'm chilling, man. Just out here, just loving this game, you know, learning more every day. You feel what I'm saying? And today we're going to be talking about how all relationships will come to an end. Oh, it's crazy. And, you know, we're going to be talking about the whole LeVar Ball situation. You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's come out that you know, shit is a wrap right now for the marriage. They've been together. They said they've been together for 30 years and shit. So we're gonna dive into that and talk about what's going on in those situations. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my lovely lady April MC in the building. Shout out to Ramir in the building. What's going on? Shout out to Monogamous Player Aaron. What's good? Dukalex. Jay, what's going on? Shout out to you. Phoenix is in the building. Aussie's in the building. Zati's in the building. Art Gully, Frankie Shy, Captain Caleb, Beavers is in the building. Scott Cheetos is popping with you. Mark Tavius. Job is in the motherfucking building. Jay Bird got game. June Sports. Jay Hundo is up in the building. Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Appreciate you tuning in, man. And guys, man, Miles, you still have the sale, right? For the oh
yeah.
Pull this up real quick.
Yeah, go to Cunningham Elements, guys. The Father's Day sale is
still got the sale, people.
Father's Day sale is still in full effect, man. The sale will last until the end of the month. The 30th? Yeah, the 30th, man. The 30th at 12 midnight. So yeah, still got a chance to take advantage of it, guys. So go ahead. Shout out to all the guys that actually took advantage of it, man. All your packages are out, man. So, you know, if you haven't got your package yet, you'll get it soon. But all the packages are out. So shout out to everybody that took advantage, man. And
so guys, make sure y'all take advantage of that sale. Don't sleep. Get that shit cracking. And also make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com. Shoplocario.com. Get what men wish they knew about women. Get that program. Get that cracking. Get the online dating consultation. Get Massive Game Collection, the Master the Vetting Process. Make sure you get all that. How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, audiobook, ebook, Looks Don't Matter ebook. Master Approach a Woman in 30 days or less, and all the other products on shoplocario.com. So make sure you guys get up on that. And also too, I'm going to be doing a a sale. I might call it a Christmas and July sale, where I'm going to be giving I'm going to be giving you guys seven of my favorite Bad Boy membership programs, so you can get those right? And we're going to do a 2-week sale. So it's going to be at a lower price. So you got to get this shit. So for all you who are on the fence for the Bad Boy membership, I'm just going to call it the Bad Boy preview, because it's going to be a preview. It's going to be 7 programs that you get, 45 through 90-minute programs, 7 of them. That's going to show you what's on the Bad Boy membership, so you guys can purchase that if you're on the fence about getting on the Bad Boy membership. So make sure you do that. And I'm going to put it on shoplocario.com. So make sure that you guys go and check that out. When it's out, we'll let you guys know what's popping off with that when we get that going. You feel what I'm saying? Also, sure that you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership. Make sure you guys do that. Get that going.
Yo, for real, man. Yo, this past Monday's call was crazy, man. Super deep conversation, man. Shout out to the cats. Shout out to the members. Shout out to everybody that was on that call, man. Shit was heavy, man. You know what I mean?
Everybody that's on the Masculine Identity Membership, if you're not on there, you need to get on there ASAP. Yes, also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. The latest program on the badboymembership.com is The Secret to Being a Master Communicator. So make sure you guys get that going. Go to badboymembership.com. And remember, guys, listen. Remember, in August 4th, is going to be the first Bad Boy membership Zoom call. So remember, the Bad Boy membership is going to transition into the Zoom calls. So, and I'm telling you guys right now, you need to get on the membership now, because you will be grandfathered in at the price that it is now to get on the Zoom calls. If you are not grandfathered in, meaning if you do not get on the Bad Boy membership before like August, right? Then what's going to happen is that if you want to get on, you're going to have to pay more. So this is what I'm telling you guys, to make sure that you get on the membership now so you can be on the membership. So once we start doing the Zoom calls, you can be on the membership Zoom calls at the price it is right now. But we're going to be talking about that in the next few weeks so that you guys understand, so that you guys can get up on this. You feel what I'm saying? And last but not least, make sure that you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to get on the Bad Boy Show.
Oh, yeah.
And so every week we do current events and we spit heavy game on the Bad Boy Show. And it's a lot of game that, we don't spit on, YouTube. So we go deeper into the game. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys go to the Bad Boy Show. Check out the podcast. It is fire. And it's only $10 for an entire month. You get 4 shows for a month for only $10. I mean, I don't understand. That's a no-brainer. You just go on there, get all the information, get all that stuff. And there's hundreds of episodes on there right now. So that you can check that out and make that happen. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get into this, man. We're talking about how all relationships will come to end. And here's why. And guys, you want to call up? Call in numbers 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the call-in number. So Miles is about to put the phone lines up. So make sure you donate and call in. So today, remember, you got to donate today. Yesterday was a different day. Today's price is not yesterday's price. So call in today. Donate.
Support, then call in, guys.
Send your support and call in so we could get that going. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you make that happen. So before I bring this video up, I'm going to bring up a video about the whole LeVar Ball situation. But before we get into it, I just want to talk about just in general how all relationships are going to come to an end. Either you guys are going to break up or you're going to die. You understand what I'm saying? That's the what's going to happen. So if you don't break up, you're going to die and the relationship's going to be over anyway, right?
Yep.
The issue with a lot of relationships is that people have this idea that the length of a relationship equals the success of a relationship, which is not true. You understand what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, we've been together for 30 million years. It don't matter, right? Yes. You could be together for 30 years or 30 days. Depending upon what happened in the relationship, did you learn something? Did you grow? Did the relationship serve you in any way? Did you get things done in the relationship that, were beneficial for you? If that's a yes, then it was good. You understand what I'm saying?
It was good. It was good. Yeah.
Now, if you're in a situation where the whole shit was toxic, every 2 seconds, y'all niggas was about to kill each other, you slapping her in the face, she's trying to stab you with a knife, like all that type of shit. That type of shit is happening.
Imagine going through that for 30 years.
Right, exactly. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's wild. You don't want to do that.
You gotta make sure that you are you're enjoying yourself in the relationship. And the thing is this is that relationships aren't going to be perfect, right? But what you have to understand is that if you're in a relationship thinking that it's going to last forever,
right,
then what happens is that you are setting yourself up for disappointment. You feel what I mean? Because the thing is you're supposed to enjoy the moments that you have in the relationship, but not necessarily try to hold on to anything, because the holding on to it is the thing that makes you suffer in the end. Because of course you're going to be disappointed because, you love the person, you've been through a lot of shit, all those other things happen. So yeah, you would have some disappointment and all that other stuff. But the issue is that the more you fall into the illusion that you have control or you can keep this going forever, the harder you're going to suffer at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand it. Well, Miles, your thoughts on this shit before we
Well, yeah, man, things come to an end and all relationships end, and like you said, you gotta enjoy it while it's here, because something that you said the other day about the vetting process and why it's important is you got to make sure that she's doing what she's supposed to do while she's there. You understand? Exactly. At the point where she starts not doing what she's supposed to do, then you gotta fire her. Right. And there, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be disappointing. It's gonna, what's tough about it too? It's like you got to deal with your life getting back to you got to get used to a different rhythm of life now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, appreciate that, Real Zan. He said he's been spamming my content for 2 days. That's what's up. Appreciate that. Yeah, because your life is a certain way, right? You got your date nights, you got this, you got that. But and then especially being a person like myself that's like totally on point, and I do everything on schedules, it's like you gotta get used to a different rhythm. You understand? And so it's just a part of the reality, man. It's a part of the reality. But when I saw this story, I was disappointed. Like I kind of felt bad. I was like, nigga, 30 years,
right?
like 3 kids, millions of dollars, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and then we're going to find out how he helped her through her stroke.
Right.
And he just got his leg amputated from diabetes the other day, and everybody's going to look at it a certain way. But look, man, relationships come to an end. You understand? And you got to make the best out of it while it's here. And it's just like life.
Right.
It's just like life. It begins and it ends. The part that actually means something is everything you did in between. You understand? That's the part that actually means something. 732, you are on live with Lakari and Miles, name A City. Where'd you send it? How can we help you?
Hey, I sent $70 through Venmo.
All right.
Double check.
Yeah, double check that, man. That sounds good though.
Hold on. Let me see. Awesome. Let me see. Okay, I got you. Appreciate you. Yeah. What's going on?
Yo, what's up, man? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, brother.
All right. So, my boy Chris is tuned in right now, and he told me about this. He's been telling me about you guys, and I've been researching you for the past couple months, but I haven't pulled the trigger just because I was going through a divorce.
Oh, wow.
But I kind of wanted to tell you my story. I know you guys are gonna clown me, especially Miles, bro, but it's all good.
No, hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. You sent the 70. You showed some support, so let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get it. But be prepared for a punch in the chest, though. Don't worry about it.
100%. And you know what? I guess how long do I have? Because
I want to make this efficient.
I mean, we do have an actual show that we're running here, so
we'll give you enough time to give you the information you need. But go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Give us the short version of the story.
My story is this, bro. I met this chick on Hinge, right? We were talking. She deleted the app, came back, found me. Specifically said she was like, "Oh, I went to find you," whatever. Called her up, and we were talking. After that first conversation, she was like, "Oh, you know, my ex wants to work things out. I don't know if I want to." I was like, "Yo, go do that." You know what I mean? So I stayed friends with her for about a year and a half. She had a daughter with him, and
already. Oh no! Shut up! How long you? No! Shut up! How long you been with the chick, bro?
It was like a year and a half that I was with her.
You was with. So how was this a divorce?
Because I got married to her after a year, bro.
Okay, so wait, hold on. So now, okay, so let me get a story straight. So you met this girl. She said she was getting back with her ex. She got back with her ex, and you was friends with her for a year. That's what you said?
Yeah. I was just like dating and shit. I was like messing with other chicks. We were friends on Instagram, and she saw like, dude, I was just playing the field. Like I was having fun. You know what I mean? Like I have a good job. I have my own house. I was just like, fuck, you know what I mean? I'm 40. I'm just gonna have some fun. I try to stay fit, and we stayed friends. And then I guess she became single. I was single again, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go on a date. Went out and just hit it off, dude. And it was like we just really connected. A couple of things you can probably play that sound again because. Look, she owned her own pole fitness studio, which I was like, all right, I respect that. She turned it into a business, but she used to be a bartender at a strip club for like 7 years or something like that.
Okay, well, hold on. Now let me ask you this. So y'all met up, y'all, dated or whatever, and how long did you date before y'all became boyfriend and girlfriend?
I waited 8 weeks to even have sex with her, bro. Because honestly, I was unsure if that's the road I wanted to go. Because she had 2 kids. I never dated anybody with kids before.
So wait, so you waited 8 weeks, which is 2 months before you had sex. Okay. So then you had sex. And then at what point did you say we're together after that?
I think we both just mutually agreed on that because she was saying a lot of things to me like, oh, you make it so easy for me to love, this, that, and the third. And honestly, bro, she was giving me a lot of attention and validation, and I was eating that shit.
Hold on. Well, caller, when did it happen? That's what I'm asking. What time frame? So you got back together about 2 months of no sex, and y'all kicking it, and then you had sex. From the time you had sex to the time you guys were boyfriend and girlfriend, how much time passed by?
I want to say like 3 weeks after that, 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay. So basically you made the girl your girlfriend in 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now from that point up until a year, right? So after that, like let's say a year later, you made her your wife, you proposed to her?
Yeah, I proposed after like 6 months, bro.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so 6 months after the 3 months, or 6 months total of from the time y'all met up again till
total. So after the 3 months and then another 3 months he proposed.
Jesus.
Wait, stop. My nigga. No, caller, homie. So yeah, she bad, right?
Yeah.
She's pretty fucking bad, right? Because you don't get to be the bartender at a strip club unless you bad, right?
Right.
Yeah, and she know what to do in the bedroom, right? She know how to ride that dick, right?
100%.
Oof, man. That pussy was tight. She had all I was gonna say Googles. She had all the Kegels. She was squeezing it right for you, wasn't she?
But I'm about to tell you real talk. I'm about to get clowned, yo. I can't believe Chris is listening. So I never done this before either, but she had HSV-1 on her pussy, but she would take these antivirals, and I was super suspicious of like even doing that. But
you still did it.
I did, but I got tested like 3 times after. I'm good. I never caught that shit, but I put myself at risk too.
Right. Because the pussy was that good though, right? How did the HSV seasoning taste on the pussy? It taste good?
Yo, come on, man.
That's the seasoning right there. You hear that? That's the seasoning.
Okay, so now you guys are divorced, yes?
The final paperwork's gonna be done in a couple weeks. Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to figure out? Like, what's your question?
Yo, like, I'm trying to figure out, I guess, where I fucked up, and I guess that's initially for even choosing somebody that was a pole dancer who had some,
no. Stop. Don't you dare. Don't you dare fucking tracking that woman for nothing. You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Don't you dare try to blame that woman or her fucking profession. Okay?
Wait.
Let me tell you. Go ahead, Lucario.
Hey, what does her being a pole dancer have to do with anything?
Well, I knew some things like to get her first business started, she like tapped into this married rich guy who like helped her with all this stuff, right? And built her business for her, basically put her on the map. And I was suspicious of that, right? Because I'm just like, damn. I make six figures, but I'm not a millionaire, right? So I guess I always felt like, is this dude gonna be back? And after shit started going down south and I fucked up, right? Like,
so wait, hold on. So yeah, how long y'all were married for, and why'd y'all divorce?
We divorced because one night after a fight, I just had like a lot of stuff that was adding up, and I just couldn't regulate my emotions, bro. So I bounced, and I just like left my ring on the table. And then she was all right. Well,
and how long were you together?
After that, like,
no, just like how long was your marriage?
Bro, our marriage was only 6 months, bro.
Oh my goodness, goddamn. Yeah. Okay, so you're trying to figure out where you fucked up at.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely know I had an issue with my emotional regulation, right? Like when shit was building up, I felt like I was trying to talk.
No. You know where you fucked up at? What did you say? What did you say happened first? You said that y'all matched on the thing, right?
Yeah.
Then she left and came back and found you, right?
Yeah.
Then didn't she go away again because who came back in town?
Yeah, her ex-baby daddy.
That was your warning right there, homie.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, she got off that first time she got off the app was because of another dude then.
Mm-hmm.
And then she came back on the app and found you, and then she left again.
Mm-hmm.
And then but at that time, she divulged the information that it was another nigga. So once you learn that, because, every once in a while, these bitches be like, oh, I don't really be on here that often and blah, 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 whatever.
Right.
But when she left that first time and you didn't really know the reason, then she came back and found you. And then she left again. And then she actually told you, oh, my baby daddy came back in the picture. That was your time and your point to go like this. Thank you. I'm done. Bye-bye. But because she was so bad, though. Ooh.
Yo, dead, bro.
Yo, my nigga. No diddy, no homo. But you came harder than you ever came in your life, didn't you?
Oh God.
I'm not gonna front, but I've been with a lot of women before. This one just caught me, man.
Yeah. I can't stand you niggas when y'all love to act like, yo, I got mad experience with pussy, yo. You know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of things, she's only like a 6. You feel me? That doesn't help your case because you still got married to the bitch and left her in 6 months.
Right. So caller, see, the thing is, like Mal said, you already fucked up from the beginning. you should have either never dealt with her, or if you was going to deal with her, that should have just been a hookup once or twice and kept it moving.
That's it. Yeah, I would have been like, yo, come through. Like that second time that she came through, no dates.
Exactly.
No dates.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I would have been like, oh, in my mind, I would have been like, well, the baby daddy's in the picture. So it would have been come through and get dicked down. And I wouldn't have ate the pussy and I wouldn't have got no fellatio. Because look at how you went into the whole HSV thing, bro. That's bad. That's bad business, bro.
I mean, yeah.
No. And you've been with so many other women. So how could all those signs be in your fucking face, plus the seasoning, and you still put a ring on it? You bad enough you dated it exclusively, but you put a ring on it.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck, my nigga? Matter of fact, tell me about the conversation where she persuaded you to marry her, please. Go ahead.
Wait, say that again?
Tell me the conversation where she persuaded you to marry her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know, bro. It's just the chemistry was there.
No, nigga. No, it's called subtle hints. That's what it's called. It's called manipulation with the pussy. It's called, you make it so easy for me to love you. You're like the best man I've ever known. Nigga, my last relationship was 5 years, almost to the date.
Mm-hmm.
And I put no ring on it.
Mm-hmm.
You dumb? Are you and I had no. Let's just say if all logics being to the good, I could have put a ring on it, but I'm not a getting married type of nigga. But you had all the red flags in front of you, and you put a ring on it, and you did it so soon.
And on top of that, caller, you don't even realize, you still don't even realize where you fucked up, because you started talking about the fact that she was working in a strip joint, which has nothing to do with anything.
Has nothing to do.
The guy's funding her business, which has nothing to do with anything.
Hey, caller, listen. You make 6 figures and you got enough money to marry bitches all willy-nilly. I need you to get on at least one of these fucking memberships. You heard me? I need you to go to shoplecario.com. I need you to get how to master the vetting process like tonight, like right after you get off the phone. Mr. I make 6 figures. Mr. I can put rings on bitches for no reason. I need you to go make some purchases, homie. I need you to go invest in yourself.
That's a fact, because this is crazy. Because this is crazy.
Don't fucking say word, because I appreciate the 70. But if you rolling like that, why not get the fucking knowledge that you obviously need?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I downloaded a couple programs. I'm open to doing this one too. That's why I called in, because I'm just like, my boy Chris put me on. So,
man,
yeah, because caller, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Basically, what happened is this: you met this woman. You were very enamored by the way she looked. You got caught up emotionally because you were into her based on her physical appearance, and then you ignored all of the things that you should have been paying attention to, and then you rushed into a situation to lock her down. And then also what happened is that because you had your insecurity, right, caused you to also do this. Because I noticed what you said. You said, man, the guy that she was dealing with had a lot of money and I only make 6 figures. So you're comparing yourself to the other guy in relation to how desirable you may be to her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, he invested like $200K in her, and I was thinking to myself, fuck. Like,
why? Wait. Why do you know this? Why do you even know this?
Why do you care?
You told me.
No. Why were y'all even having that type of conversation, bro? What's wrong with you?
Well, because I was talking to her about her business, and I was like, how'd you get that started? And she told me about her past and like this dude club or whatever, and she told me all that was done.
And caller, why did you care so much? Because it sounded like you basically cared because you're like, oh, he did all this for her, and that's an issue. Well, why did you care?
Are you getting ready to open your own pole dancing studio?
Nah, but
so why the fuck was you asking?
One.
Why was you asking her about her business then, nigga?
What you mean?
You
If there
make
was a
you make
future,
six figures
wouldn't
with you make 6 figures with your career. Why are you asking her about her business?
Well, because she wanted to open up another studio.
Okay, but why are you asking her about the business?
Yeah, what does that have to do with you?
What does that have to do with you, and what does that have to do with her opening up another one?
I guess when people get married, because I've been engaged before, we like pooled our finances. I had a home with somebody, and like we split.
Okay, all right, fine. Okay, so what? So we talking about opening up another one. Let's focus on the other one. Why are we talking about the first one?
Well, I wanted to know what that was going to look like, right? Like including finances, and should I have not even cared about it?
See, and this is what you learn when you get coaching. Anything that you're talking about or, having conversations about interacting with a woman should only be based on what it has to do with you.
With you.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why when you're like, oh, she had this with the other guy, whatever a chick does with the other guy doesn't matter as long as it doesn't infringe on the relationship you have with the woman. Right. So whatever happened with her business in the past with the other guy it's not relevant. And so what we're saying is that when you understand the game, you understand that the only thing that's relevant is what you want and what you care about and what you focus on. And so you only bring a woman into your situation in order to have her there under your leadership and guidance. So the problem was is that you were so into her specific situations and got caught up in her life.
Exactly. Because check this out, caller, check this out. Her baiting you into that conversation, and yes, she did bait you into that conversation, but her baiting you into that conversation to tell you that the other guy put up $200K for her to start her business. She wasn't trying to get you. She wasn't trying to let you know about her sexual and relationship history as much as she was trying to manipulate you to get you into competition with him so you could put up 250 for the next opening.
Right. Exactly.
That's manipulation right there. That's how women manipulate. You probably
told me about this dude and everything he did for her because
she wanted you to step up to the plate and try to do the same thing because she realized how into her you were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was running game on you. This is what happens. Shout out to 1950. Beauty makes the weak men weaker. You were so enamored by this woman, and she was like, "Let me see what I could get out this idiot."
Right.
And he married me too after 6 fucking months, like a fucking idiot. Wow. I'm not calling you a fucking idiot. I'm not calling you a fucking idiot. Be clear. I'm just saying what she was saying in her head. She was like, this fucking idiot.
Right.
Is so enamored with my beauty. And I didn't even do nothing to look like this. God just made me this way. Mm-hmm. This stupid motherfucker. Asshole, idiot, low self-esteem, bitch ass nigga decides to marry me in 6 months after I'm flip-flopping on and off a hinge because of a baby daddy. And I even let him know all of that, and he still married me.
Right.
With HSV. This dumb ass nigga.
That's a fact.
I'm just characterizing what she probably said to herself. That's all. I'm not saying nothing.
Mm-hmm. So Colin, so I'll leave you with this little piece of game. Think about you ever went into a Target, like a Target?
Wait, hold on, Lucario. Yes, hold on.
Behold the ruthlessness of a bitch.
All right. Thanks.
Exactly. So Cole, you ever went into Target?
Yeah.
Okay. What color are the shirts that the workers wear in Target?
Red flags. I got you.
Right. Exactly. So no. I'm not talking about red flags. I'm talking about they wear red shirts because that's the protocol of Target. So when Target hires employees, right, they let them know they got to wear a red shirt. They let them know what time they got to come in. They let them know what time they got to leave. They let them know everything to be there. Target doesn't hire employees and they don't ask them about them. They don't give a fuck about their life. They don't give a fuck about what they got going on. They don't give a fuck about what they're doing. All they give a fuck about is you come here when I say to come here. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you deal with women. Stop giving a fuck about what they got going on. Stop asking them questions about their life. You understand what I'm saying? You have a structure and a program and a direction you're going in, and then you allow the woman to go in the direction with you. That's what we're trying to get you to understand. So what I'm saying is you're getting caught up because you are trying to put yourself in her life instead of allowing her to be in your life. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. 100%. And I think, yeah, she was going to move in and all that with her daughter. But I mean,
wait. She was going to move in to where?
To my house, but
nigga, you
ruthlessness of a bitch.
Before, not now.
Bet your bitch is well. Bless that bitch.
Listen, caller. Bruh. Caller, listen, man. Get on both of the fucking memberships, man. I want to see you in the Monday night calls, my dude. Like you definitely got the money to waste. Mm-hmm. and the great part is that investing in the memberships won't even be a waste. It'll be the best money you ever spent. Exactly. Way better than all the money you spent on that bitch. Hey, how many trips y'all went on?
I only took her on one to Dominican Republic.
Ooh.
Yo.
First class tickets?
No, I didn't do first class.
You didn't do first class? I would have divorced your bitch ass too, nigga. You ain't do first class? Fuck is wrong
with That's crazy. Caller, listen, man, you definitely just hit us up for some coaching. Like, please, we're begging you. You need to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Good question. Lord Jefferson, how much money was you getting ready to put up on the second opening of the pole studio?
Look,
how much money? No, stop, caller. How much money was you about to pull out of your 401k or your savings to spend on this bitch's business? How much?
To get it started, I would have
listen. Hey, I'm gonna ask you the question. When I stop talking, you give me a fucking number, okay? That's it. How much was you about to pull out to bust on this bitch's face with? How much?
20K.
Yeah, I would have divorced your ass too. You ain't got no money, nigga. Fuck up.
20K? Nigga, you need to put 20K on this coaching. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a fat listen, guys.
Caller. Listen, just send the 20K and we'll just give you access to both memberships and you could call us and we'll coach you for the next 6 months.
Right, for real.
You good. You feel me? You could have access to us at all times, bro. Just send the 20K over here. That's it. You're good.
Yo, bruh. Oh, yeah. Man. Yeah, hit us up with some coaching, man. You need it badly. This is crazy.
Nah, the 20K would have been like a something to go for a loan or something like that.
Right.
You would have some collateral for a loan, and y'all would have took out a good you would have took out a larger business loan, but the 20K would have been like a collateral down payment or something, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Yo, but caller, seriously though. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good was that pussy?
Like a 9?
Come on. It had to have been like a 9.5, my nigga. Come on, son. 20 racks for nothing? 20 racks in less than 6 months? Come on, son. That pussy was incredible. Oh my God.
Yo.
And you was eating it with the HSV on it? Woo!
Nah.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Now you expect us to believe you ain't eat it? Come on, man.
I didn't use a condom.
Oh! Yo, you was going up raw in a pole dancing, bitch. Oh shit.
Bless that bitch.
Yeah.
Christ,
Hey,
yo.
caller, you'll be all right, man. Seriously though, get some coaching, get on a membership, man. Like honestly, I'm not even joking, man, because you are definitely a target, and you need some reinforcement for real. All right.
That.
Yeah. All right. I
man.
appreciate you guys, man.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you too. Thanks for calling and sharing your story, man. We appreciate it, man.
All right.
Man. Woo.
You know, I start to realize how scary the game is when you don't have game. Like it's just scary out here. I'm like, what the fuck y'all niggas be doing? Woo! My God. Yo, y'all niggas. All right, so listen, we're gonna bring up this video, man. God damn. So this right here is from Cheese Zed. Shout out to him. It's called LeVar Ball's 30-year marriage collapsed after his wife walked away. So let's see what we talking about here.
Wife of 30 years ended their marriage.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
People magazine we're looking at here is quoting him saying, decided to go her separate way. They have a few need to knows here. Let's read that. It says LeVar Ball reveals he and his wife, Tina, have been separated after nearly 30 years together. That's a long time. Ball said Tina decided to go her own way and wanted to do something else, adding, "That's fine with me." This is probably one of the largest betrayals any man could go through. Finally, here it reads, the former couple tied their knot in 1997. 4 years after I was born. This is a long time, and shared 3 kids who are very famously known: Lonzo, LaMelo, and LiAngelo Ball. Now, for anyone who doesn't follow basketball, LeVar Ball is for sure one of the most recognizable sports fathers of the decade. He is the outspoken businessman behind the Big Baller brand and the father of LiAngelo. Lonzo and LaMelo made it to the NBA, while LiAngelo pursued professional basketball and later music. So to some, LeVar Ball can be seen as a controversial figure, but regardless of whatever people may think of his personality, no one can deny or ignore the impact and role he played as a father. And this is the coffee pot after all, so we have to recognize the fact that LeVar Ball helped raise 3 talented, focused, and confident young men who pursued their goals at a very high level, with 2 of them reaching the NBA. That type of discipline and belief doesn't just come out of nowhere. He was present, he invested in his sons, and he made sure they believed that they belonged on the biggest stages. And that alone is inspiring to many fathers. But this divorce is sparking a lot of conversation surrounding a recent tragic situation that his wife went through, where he was there for her and nursed her back to health, or at least was a part of that process very closely, because they were still married during that time. And the thing that people are saying right now is, when she needed him most during his recent health crisis with his diabetes and him having to lose a leg, she decides to leave.
All right, so now let me stop right there. So a lot of people are talking about that, where they're like, oh, you know, it's kind of messed up because, like, you know, he stayed there and he was helping her when she, I guess, had a stroke or whatever it is like that. And he was helping her get back together. And now that he's in a situation where, you know, he had his diabetes, he had to, I think, get his foot chopped off or something like that. And now she's leaving. And I told you guys, you can't compare what you do as a man to what women do. I keep like yo, y'all cannot ever. This is why we're not partners. This is why we're not equal.
Exactly.
Like, we keep trying to tell y'all this shit.
And this is exactly why you gotta have the relationship on your fucking terms.
Exactly.
Yo, this is why you don't play with these bitches. You don't play with these females.
Mm-hmm.
Play with them. If the situation is not on your terms, she doesn't get any burn. She doesn't get any time.
Mm-hmm.
She's ready to fucking leave. Nothing that you did for her will matter.
Right.
Nothing. So at least do what you was doing on your terms.
Right. Do it because you wanted to do it. Don't do it for her. That's what we always. tell y'all. You see what I'm saying? Y'all guys have been confused and brought up to think, oh, well, you know, I should be a gentleman. I got to court her. I got to show her a good time. No, never do anything for women. Do things for you, and then the woman benefits by you doing things for you. Period. That's it. This is what I'm saying, because y'all always be like, man, I don't understand. I was there for her this whole time, and then when she needed to be there for me, she left. Have you met women? You know what I'm saying? Like, hello, sir. I want to introduce you to women. Like, come on, fam. Like,
right. This is women. This is females, nigga.
So you got listen, man. Boss Mac need to tell you,
and that's all you need to know about bitches, right there.
Exactly. That's it. That is it. But let's continue this.
Yeah.
And destroy their marriage of 30 years. To a lot of people who looked up to the Ball family as a whole, this left a bad taste in their mouth. Here are just like a few videos that highlight what people are saying. I'll go ahead and start with this one. The caption, divorced after 35 years. You got to love the internet. Like they'll slowly start to like exaggerate facts. One number at a time. It's 30 years. Now it's jumped up to 35 within 18 hours. No more. Let's check it out.
LeVar Ball just announced on Neon Stream that him and his wife have divorced. And keep in mind, it wasn't him that initiated it.
Tina decided to go her own way. That's why you don't see her right here. But she want to go do something else. That's fine with me. We had our run.
Now, they've been together for over 30 years. And keep in mind, when she had her stroke, this dude was by her side the entire time, helping her with her physical therapy.
Say, my name is Tina. My name
is Tina.
Yeah, sounds good.
I love you.
There you go. That's perfect. Faster. Higher. There you go. Come on, T. That's good. Jump high.
Okay, so you guys probably won't be able to see this just because, reality TV shows and copyrights and stuff. But I can see why people look at the situation and they are triggered and they're wondering, like, what's happened? What's going on? We don't know what exactly is happening behind the scenes, but we can take a good guess. We see many times that modern women today initiate divorces in many cases because they believe, number one, either they can do better, they feel like they can do better, maybe because you went through something tragic and they don't want to stick around and take care of you, or maybe you lost your job. Maybe it is because of his health reasons. I don't want to confirm that.
See what you guys got to understand about women. And there was a great philosopher named Christopher Brown who said, these hoes ain't loyal. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta understand that. You gotta understand that.
No, that song, that's one of the realest songs ever, man. I'm telling you.
No, but this is the thing, though. This is the thing. You guys gotta understand this, right? So the problem that a lot of men have, right, is you got to understand that when you're dealing with women, right? Women don't have women don't look at things, like one thing after the other, as far as like a linear thing. Like they don't connect things. Women are all about what's happening right now. This is why Janet Jackson had a song called "What Have You Done for Me Lately." You understand what I'm saying? That's how women think. You see what I'm saying? It's what have you done for me lately? It's not let me see what you have done for me before.
Right. And let me be grateful for it.
Exactly right. You see what I'm saying? That's one. Two, you got to understand that when a woman feels like, because this is the thing, women can't sit in discomfort for too long. So
emotional discomfort.
Exactly right. They can't sit in that. So no matter what has happened before in the past or whatever, no matter how grateful they could be for the situation, because they're emotionally in a state of emotional discomfort right now, they're willing to leave the situation without thinking about the future in most cases, right?
Right.
So women don't think about it 4 steps ahead. They think about it right now. Or right now I'm uncomfortable, so I'm just gonna go. You understand what I'm saying? And it's so a lot of times what happens is that a woman, she's in the situation, she's not thinking about what happens after the fact. She's just trying to get out of the situation now because she's uncomfortable. Do you see it? So you got to understand that women are just moment to moment without really thinking about what the things they're doing in this moment is going to affect the next moment. It's why a lot of times you have women who they'll get divorced, they'll leave their man, and then when you see them later, they're all fucked up in the game. You understand what I'm saying? They're not really doing as well as you thought, because what happens is that they left a situation that was actually, really good for them, but they didn't realize because they were just in the feelings. And then when they get out of the situation, they realize, damn, I might have fucked up from leaving the situation that was good for me. Do you see what I'm saying? It's almost like this. Whenever you're in a situation where things are going good,
yeah,
the things you complain about, right, become something usually that's petty. And then you don't realize how petty it was until you're out the situation. Right. You see what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean? So it's like a lot of times, and this is what happens a lot of times with where women will leave or divorce situations, is because at the everything is fine. They got a house, they got kids, they got the husband's making money, they're doing, everything is cool. But she's like, I just feel whatever it is. Then when it's over and she's like, damn, ain't shit out here for me. All these new dudes is trying to fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing serious. Nobody's taking me serious, right? You know what I mean? So all of those things start to hit them after the fact. Shout out to K Zaggy, said, I compare this to Steph Curry's parents getting divorced. Both set of parents raised successful young men. Those marriages were successful. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Well, let's continue this shit right here,
because I think that's definitely up for debate. I don't know. What do you guys think about that angle? Leave your comments down below. But I think any reason, even the reason of I could do better or I'm just not happy, is a terrible reason to destroy your marriage. Because at the end of the day, you promised through sickness and health,
right?
Through death, till death do us part. Which is why I always say a lot of people need to revisit their vows and just be honest and say, hey, if you lose a leg, a limb, you go through tragic, hey, you lose your job, it's over. No,
I mean, I agree with that. It should be, hey, this is, if this is the case, be like, we're together until I don't feel like being together no more. You understand what I'm saying? Like, basically, that's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you know what you got to also understand is that the reason why men and women are different and think differently is because, see, the reason why women generally, you'll hear like women file for divorce and women just leave and hop around or whatever. It's because women have covering. You understand what I'm saying? Men don't. So what happens is that the man builds the covering, so a man is not quick to destroy what he's covering.
Right. He's not quick to destroy what he's built.
Right, exactly. If she hasn't built it, it's just like, well, I don't feel like being here, so I'm just going to go and find another covering.
Yeah. And you know what's fucked up with a lot of these females too? A lot of times, and this is why they like to use the word partner, because they think they look at the man and they think that they had a hand in building shit.
Right.
You understand? They think that they built it too. No, you helped me build it.
That's a fact. Right.
You didn't build anything. You helped me build everything.
Right.
I built everything and you helped. But you didn't actually build anything.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't, to be honest, you didn't do anything to try to keep it together neither.
Right.
Because the whole fucking time you was complaining.
Mm-hmm.
The whole fucking time you was letting your insecurity run your fucking mind, where you needed to be reassured every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
You understand bro? Imagine you running a business as a boss, and your employee is coming up to you saying, "We gonna get paid this Friday, right?"
Right.
And then you look at him and be like, my nigga, didn't I pay you last Friday and the Friday before that and the Friday before that? And he's like, yeah, that's all good, but I'm just asking. I'm just making sure we getting paid this Friday, right, boss? And you looking at him like, nigga, get the fuck away from me.
Right.
Everybody fucking get paid on Friday, nigga. Don't ask me again. And then he come next week. Yo, boss, we getting paid this Friday, right? And you looking at him like, my nigga, you've been working, everything's running smooth. I paid you last Friday, right? What's the problem? Yeah, but I'm just making sure.
It's crazy.
See what I'm saying? And that's where these fucking the insecurity of these females, and that's why look, if that employee continues to come to work and do what they're supposed to do, then they could keep their job.
Right.
And you just have to deal with that annoyance. But once they stop doing their fucking job, you gotta fire them. You're done.
That's a fact. That's a fucking fact.
Questions asked. We are done.
Stronger than your body. You want to stop?
At this point, what even is love, bro? Because what do you mean you had 3 kids? 2 of them went to the NBA. You've been together for 30 years, went through all that adversity, but then now she wants to leave?
She was always beautiful in my eyes until you say, I want to go do something else. Yeah. Now you're not as beautiful to me again.
Right. See, I love that. I love that. See, you know, it's funny. I saw other videos where people was getting on them for that. Like, oh, you're saying that she's not beautiful?
Nope. You an ugly bitch now. You're fucking you're a -2 on the scale now, bitch. Like, you're done. Like,
because you know what they don't understand, right? And it's funny because what's ironic about that is when people get on them for that is because isn't beauty in the eye of the beholder?
Facts.
So if part of what makes me think you're beautiful is because you're cooperating, because you're following my lead, because you're under my program, that's part of what makes you beautiful. You see what I'm saying? Well, if that's not happening, then what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's not even that she's not beautiful anymore. Is that your beauty means nothing to me because you're not doing what I say. So you know, however beautiful you might be, truly doesn't matter to me at this point. So it's not to say that she's, you know, her physical features have changed. Right. You understand? But the fact that you're not doing what I need you to do, your physical features mean absolutely nothing to me.
Nothing, right? Exactly.
So, you know, it is that's what it is. It's like, you know, if you fire an employee and now they're working for another company, your skills and all that other shit don't mean nothing to my company no more because you're not here anymore.
Mm-hmm. And see, and that's the difference between a man who has game and a man who doesn't. A man who doesn't have game, she's just beautiful outside of him. Oh, she's a baddie. She looks hot. You see what I'm saying? But a man who has game is like, look, I don't even see you unless you cooperating. Like, you don't even exist to me. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing where it's like, you know, you when you're interacting with women, it's kind of like a thing where I notice where I see women will say, oh, I wish you would, you know, court and take time to get to know me and care and listen to what I say and be friends with me first. All of these things of caring, paying attention to, and being involved. And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't make sense to a man, because to a man, you're not relevant unless you're under what I'm doing.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And so that's basically what he's saying. He's saying, like, look, if you're going over there doing your thing or going over there on some other shit and you're not here anymore, then beauty is gone.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even exist. I can't see you. Where you in? I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? What are we talking about? It's like, you know what it is? This is the thing. Because, you know, a man has, you know, it's funny because I get a lot of people who will tell me, to be like, yo, you know, like, they'll ask me a bunch of questions about stuff that like I don't know the answer to because I'm not paying attention to it, or I just don't concern myself about it, because everything I concern myself about has to directly do with me. So if someone asks me a question, you know, and they're like, oh, so do they have such and such in your neighborhood? I'm like, nigga, I don't know, because I'm not like that has nothing to do with me. The question you're asking literally has nothing to do with my everyday life, so I don't know.
Right.
So that's the thing where if a woman is not under my program, I don't know her, I don't care, and it's not any concern of mine.
Exactly. Exactly. Don't call my name, bitch. You don't know me.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
The fact that if you decide to go this way, I'm gonna go that way. That's fine.
Okay, so I didn't mention this earlier, but this conversation he's having right there was had with very popular streamer who goes by the name Neon. And I want to play this for you because I like how this conversation came up. Neon, the streamer that you see here on screen, was talking about how he was going to treat his wife. You know, he pretty much sounded like he was going to spoil her, do everything he could. Possibly she wouldn't have to work. She wouldn't have to do nothing. I'm just going to make sure I take care of my future wife. And LeVar Ball said, hey, he said, don't, try to remember the exact words he used, but it was something along the lines of take it easy. You don't have to go that hard. Make sure that she's reciprocating. Don't give her everything, which is the type of advice you would get from a man who's not.
Exactly.
Yo. Got to that part because there's a point where this little nigga talking about, yeah, when I have my wife, I'm gonna give her the world. I'm gonna give her everything. LeVar Ball says to him, he was like, don't give her everything, because if you give her everything, she's gonna go crazy.
That's a fact.
You give her everything, she's gonna lose her fucking mind. Ask me how I know.
I'm telling you, that's how shit goes.
Not afraid to be honest. I mean, I remember my dad telling me something along the same lines of, I've said it before on my channel, never love a woman too much, you know, and that could be interpreted in many ways. And people can hear that and interpret it very negatively.
So basically, to what I interpret that is, don't fall in love with women. That's what we've been saying.
Facts.
Like, we've been saying this. Like, you can love a woman, but fall in love with women.
Right.
Because when you fall in love with women, you're making it about women.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's crazy. Shit is crazy.
But I understood what he meant the older that I got. Let's listen to this. Engaged or soon to be married men, getting a prenup doesn't have to be confusing. At fathershaverights.com, we break everything down in plain, simple English so you feel in control from day one. Here's one of our 5-star reviews from Logan. I didn't know much about prenups before, but the way everything was explained made it easy to understand. It didn't feel overwhelming or super legal heavy. It was just real advice that actually made sense. I feel way more secure going into marriage now. Grab the guide for the price of a couple of dinner dates by clicking the pinned link.
I'm saying it again.
I wouldn't, Lord Hybrid, this sounds good, but I wouldn't even fall in love with that. Right. Because a woman should never be the source of anything. Mm-hmm. And so this sounds good. At first glance, I was like, oh, that sounds good. And I understand what you mean. If you're gonna fall in love with anything about a woman, then fall in love with how well she can serve you. That makes sense. But what I'm saying is that it's like you still don't want to fall in love with it, because once she stops serving, you still got to recognize, okay, now it's time for this bitch to get fired. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? So, and that's the thing. That's a problem with falling in love in any type of situation. Like, you lose the ability to discern and judge it for what it really is, because sometimes it's already time to fire a bitch, but you're so like lost in the sauce, you forget. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like you were saying earlier in the show, Lucario, you try to hold on to shit.
Right. Exactly. That's
you
a fact.
Try to hold on to. Yep.
Link in the comments and join the hundreds of future husbands securing their marriages the right way.
You know, with my wife, you know, who Tina decided to go her own way. That's why you don't see her right here. But she want to go do something else. That's fine with me. We had our run. So even though she had the stroke and getting older, she would never be like, oh man, she was always beautiful in my eyes until you say, I want to go do something else. Yeah. Now you're not as beautiful to me again. And the fact that if you decide to go this way, I'm going to go that way, that's fine.
That's deep.
It is what it is, man. And like I said, anytime you can find somebody you can stay in love with for a long time, mm-hmm. or for one day or whatever, if you can witness that love, that's good. I had that with her. And I found somebody else, but it is what it is.
Wait, who? You can tell that he's not wanting to bash his soon-to-be ex-wife here, because I'm assuming he's like, hey, the mother of my children. So you can tell that he's hurt.
No, I'll have a tea, actually.
You can tell that he does not want to.
He's disappointed. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fact. Because this is the thing. See, you got to understand that. See, as a man, right? It's tough because you actually have to conduct yourself better than women do.
Exactly. Real
You
talk.
understand what I'm saying? Like you have to do it because what you got to understand is that the reason, and this is kind of fucked up, but it's true. The reason why women will, act crazy when they're emotional and all that other stuff, and say something crazy about their ex, or be all crazy and emotional, it's because it's accepted in society, because truthfully, society does not expect much from women.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So because they don't expect much from women, it's kind of like, well, it's okay that you're, you know what I'm saying, if you're acting this way or doing that or whatever. We forgive you because you're a woman. That's how it works. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But as a man, because like if LeVar Ball was like, man, I'm so mad that this chick fucking left and fuck that bitch and blah 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 and this and that, and you know what I'm saying? It would have been a whole thing. But if his wife said something like that about him, it would have been like, yeah, she's just being a chick. She's just mad, she's in her feelings, you know what I'm saying? This is how it goes.
To drink that coffee.
No need to worry. And
Sorry,
what? Go ahead.
For my when I have my wife, I'm gonna make sure that she don't gotta work, nothing. Like I'm gonna give her everything.
Here we go.
Right.
Literally everything.
But listen, don't give her too much.
No, I'm gonna give her the world.
Yeah, don't give her too much though. Cause she go crazy.
Yo. And the dude Neon, right? He represents the average dude who's not gamed up and who's gonna get caught. Like the caller we had earlier, that's the same. It's the same type of thing.
Same shit.
You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is that guys are conditioned to believe this stuff and operate that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to give her the world. I want to, I want all these things to pop off, and I'm going to do everything and all this other stuff, right? And see, what happens is that the reason why women will, treat you like garbage if you try to give them the world is because what happens is that women don't even like the fact that you do that because they don't feel like it's deserved. You understand? So the propaganda of her deserving it just because she's a woman is what you're falling for, but she knows it's bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Imagine that.
Why would a woman know that her deserving the world is bullshit, class?
Exactly. If he would have divorced her right after the stroke, he would have been dragged. That's a fact.
You said, Lakari, a man gotta fucking carry himself better than a female.
Yes, that's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Like we always gotta be better than them. Yep. That's why all y'all bitch ass niggas that come through talk about, well, women lied and why can't I lie? No, right. We can't do what they do. They're females, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do what they do. We can't get emotional and lose our fucking mind. We can't sit there and ask them a bunch of fucking questions just because we're fucking emotional.
Right.
Like your boy, he didn't even realize it. But why were you talking about this chick and an old dude that fucking funded her business? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Me having that conversation?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
That's a fact. I'm telling you, it's a difference in. And again, this is why we're not partners. Like that's almost insulting to say we're partners when it's a whole different level of shit going on here.
Boss, employee. I'm sorry. boss, employee, and even if, and this is why I can't stand these fucking independent boss bitch mentality type chicks, because they don't understand that. Yeah, even if you're a boss at your business, once me and you come together, I am now the boss.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. See, you know what it is women like the whole idea of partner until they're not with their partner anymore. They're like, oh, now I realize all the things that were in place because he was there. And now I realize all the shit that I realized that, damn, I actually had it good because I had covering.
Covering.
You see what I'm saying? Which means you're actually not my partner. You see what I'm saying? Yo, this shit crazy. But anyway.
Let her do something. Bring something to the table. Let her bring something to the table. Yeah, but it's more than love.
Yo, hey, I would smack that nigga. I'd be like, come here, come over here.
Exactly.
Look, my foot just got amputated. You got to come over here. Come here. Let me tell you.
For real.
Fuck you. What's wrong with you, little nigga? I'm gonna give her the world. Let her bring something to the table. Well, she brings love.
Yo, he's finished. He's done. It's a wrap for that nigga. He need the game heavy. Oh my goodness.
Wisdom right there. Let her bring something to the table. Let her bring something to the table. And it's more than love. Literally, such a contradiction to what we hear a lot of the time spewing from many chicks online of, I am the table. I don't have to bring anything except me. And I don't think this is performative. I think that this streamer actually probably believes what he's saying, right? Like he plans to do that, treat her like a princess. I'm not saying you can't treat your wife like a princess, because I believe, sure, you want to listen, if you love your wife, if you pick a woman today, she's set apart from the rest. She's amazing. She's not like the others, right? Within reason here, we're still drinking coffee. But what am I trying to say? She's not out of her mind. She doesn't have the same rhetoric that you hear online. And so of course you want to reward a woman like that and treat her good. You have to also maintain a boundary. There is such thing as giving too much. There is such thing as pedestalizing woman too much.
That's a fact. And see, this is the thing that guys have to be careful of, is that, see, a lot of times what happens is that a lot of guys think the baseline is her doing something amazing. Meaning like the baseline is she should be cooperating, but they think it's amazing that she's cooperating. The baseline is y'all should be fucking, but you think she's doing a good thing because she's fucking. The baseline is she should respect you, right? And not disrespect you. And because she's respecting you, you're like, oh my gosh, she's doing, no, that's what she's supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? Like the baseline is should be already the thing that's already there. The problem is that guys are thinking, oh, I'm rewarding her, but they're rewarding her for the baseline. You understand? And it's crazy. And shout out to Kids. He said, only thing that really separates women is simply this: one who listens to your instructions and then the ones who doesn't. That's a fact. So the thing is that, I don't even believe in this whole treating a woman like a princess and all that other shit, because aren't you born into being a princess? You know what I'm saying? So essentially what you're saying when you say treat the woman like a princess, you're saying to treat her and give her treatment that she didn't earn.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You know what I mean? So, it's one of those things where you got to be careful, because, words mean shit. You know what I mean? It's like
shit. Yeah, words mean shit.
See this shit.
And right here is some wisdom that's being shared.
We'll get some love from somebody that's free. But anyway, let me tell you this. Let her do something. Don't give her everything. As long as she don't ask for nothing, then you give her a lot. But don't give her too much. Because she going to do something else. So that's going to fade out.
Let's check out a few of these comments. Let's go back to
Yo,
this.
real quick. That part right there is super real. If she don't ask for nothing, you give her a lot.
Exactly.
If she don't ask for nothing, you give her a lot. Because let me tell you something. If a woman don't ask you for nothing, anything you do for her is usually and clearly because you wanted to do it.
Right. Exactly.
But once she start asking for shit, that shows her fucking agenda. And her asking for shit leads to her becoming entitled. Once a woman becomes entitled, that means she don't appreciate nothing no more. She's not grateful for nothing anymore. She's taking it because she feels it's what's supposed to be given to her.
Right.
And that taints everything. Because once a woman starts expecting shit from you, oh, it's over. It's fucking over. Because nothing that you can do for her, or do nothing that you can do, even if you think you're doing it for yourself, she's receiving it because she thinks she's supposed to get it. You understand? So if for whatever reason things change or things evolve or things switch up and she doesn't feel like what she's getting now is what you should be giving, now you're under her fucking agenda. You see what I'm saying? And then now from that point, literally, it's over. Like, it's time for her to get fired, because that's what I keep talking about. I know a lot of y'all niggas don't understand what I be saying, but it's when she becomes self-aware, like Cyberdyne Systems. From once the fucking computer becomes self-aware, that's when you start the fucking countdown, because the relationship is over from that point.
Right. Shout out to Lord Hybrid. He said, I trick, but I always say no when they ask me for shit. Listen, I respect it. That's a fact.
That shit, facts.
I respect.
If you tricking and nigga, if you tricking, but it's on your terms, do you?
Exactly. I respect it. Because if you go and trick, right? You trick on your terms. You say, listen, this is what I'm doing. And that's that. Don't ask me for shit. You can't get nothing you asking me for. You only get what I'm giving you. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts. But then a bitch want to start to expect shit.
Right.
Oh no. Turn your TV off. Turn your TV off right now, bitch. Shut the man.
Crazy. But let's continue the
video. Let's see what people are talking about in the comment section. Top comment here says 2 sides to every story. And somebody responded back. LeVar was helping her go through physical therapy after her stroke, helping her move normally again. He was by her side the entire time. Of course, if there's one thing the chicks are going to do online, the modern women, is they're going to encourage divorce. Next comment here says, you can do everything and give them the world, still not enough.
And this is why, again, you never, ever, ever, ever do things for women. Never. See, this is what's confusing you guys, because this is what happens, right? So y'all think that because a woman is receiving something, you're doing it for her. See, you're only doing it for her if it's something you're doing that's not on your terms. So if you're looking at the woman and saying, I'm attracted to her and I want to have sex with her, so in order to have sex with her, I'm going to take her out to Ruth Chris because that's where she wants to go. That's you doing something for women. So now what's going to happen is that when that woman doesn't reciprocate, or she does something that you don't like, and be like, this is messed up. I did everything for her. I took her to Ruth Chris. I did all these things. And then you see what I'm saying? And you're upset because you were doing things for her, expecting her to do things for you in return. So what happens is that when you're dealing with a woman on your terms and she doesn't do for you in return, it's not going to matter because you never were doing anything for her in the first place. Everything was for you from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? This is what we try to get you guys to understand. This is why we say it's important for you to do things on your terms, because this is the thing. you should never really expect a woman to do anything on her own for you anyway. This is why we tell you guys, stop worrying about a woman giving you choosing signals or approaching you first or DMing you first or texting you first. It's just like, nigga, stop worrying about what a chick is doing on her own for you. Everything that a woman is doing should be in response to your leadership.
Yep.
Period. You see what I'm saying? So then what happens is that you're never expecting anything from the woman. You see what I'm saying? All you're doing is paying attention to, is she following your lead? And if she's following your lead, she gets more time with you. If she's not following your lead, you charge into the game. It's that simple. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, dudes be, bruh, they be so, I swear. Like, I did everything for her. I did all these things. I can't believe it.
I thought she was official.
Somebody else who says, yeah, I'm going to stay single. F this. Another person who says, he probably was a lot to deal with. He has a strong personality. You know why none of this matters? I come from a family of very, 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 very strong personality. My father, very strong personality. And I mean, very strong personality. Very strong. To the point where there were times when I wondered, because if you met my dad and met my mother, and they're very opposites, right, in that way. She's no pushover, but she is mellow, toned, soft, and he is the exact opposite. And they're married till this day. When I ask my parents, sometimes I'll forget. I'll be like, yeah, how long have you guys been married? They'll say, as long as you've been alive, we've been married. I'm 32 years old. All right, I'm 32 years old. So they've been married for 32 years. And when I look at the two of them, I just remember like, hey, you picked this dude. And I love my dad. I love my mom. Great relationship with my parents. But you picked this. So you can't now act like you didn't pick your significant other. You didn't pick your husband and you didn't pick.
Yeah, because if you're with someone for 30 years, you don't wake up one morning and be like, oh, he has such a strong personality, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You've been with the nigga for 30 years. Let's cut the bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. So that's a bunch of nonsense right there. But let's continue.
Pick your wife. And the crazy thing is, if you're seeing a personality type, especially like LeVar Ball, trust and believe that this is the more tamed version of him, the older that he's gotten.
Yeah.
And he was twice the personality type probably when he was younger, because people tend to, that's just how things tend to go. Right. So I don't buy the whole he's a lot to deal with. Oh, I heard this video right here. You had chicks who are in the comment section. I'm going to play this video saying like, oh, he's mean. He's mean. You think she didn't know that he's mean?
You know what's so funny about that? Because this is why you can't really pay attention to when women are on the internet trying to counter these things, because he's mean, but the opposite of that would be being nice. But we all know what they think about nice guys, right? So what the fuck are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
And if he's mean and she's been with him for that long, then that means that women like the mean guys, right? But you know.
And here's the thing. We got to remember this, guys. You know, all the things that we talk about, vetting, having a masculine identity, being yourself, none of it guarantees. None of it guarantees anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? All relationships are going to end.
Facts.
There's no guarantee. The reason why you vet and you have a masculine identity is so you can know what your terms are, so you can do things on your terms while the relationship lasts. That's what it's all about. Remember that. Because you guys come over here thinking, on the low, a lot of you dudes subscribe to that fucking, pussified Disney, live happily ever after narrative.
Right.
Let's be clear. A lot of you niggas, that's why a lot of you niggas on the low, y'all want to be monogamous. Y'all want one bitch. That's why you want to know her body count, because you want to see if she wifey material and all that, because you're looking for some type of guarantee. It's not, there's no such fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's no such fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you need to do is make sure that while she is still in the good graces of the Lord that she is following the fucking 10 commandments.
Right.
Because once she turns into a full-blown sinner, she is casted out of the kingdom. That's it.
That's real talk.
There's no guarantee with none of this shit. So keep that shit in mind.
That's a fact. That's real talk. So let's continue this shit.
Before marrying him, none of that matters. It's like all these chicks who choose men because initially you were attracted to that man. And that strong personality type came with its benefits, right? Very driven, big dreams, big goals. Many of them pick men who are terrible and don't even have those good attributes and decide to have kids with them. You can't complain. You picked that man, you made those promises. So this whole like, he's mean to me just doesn't make sense.
Well, LeVar Ball and his wife Tina has divorced after 30 years. I wonder why. So did y'all see him on stream with Neon talking about that his wife left him after 30 years, even after, he held her down and everything through her stroke? And I saw another clip of him talking to his new girl, telling her to bring him a paper towel and she needed to hurry up and do it. And she needed to do what the he says. And that she was moving too slow.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what's wrong with that.
What's wrong with that?
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand what's the problem. You feel what I'm saying? What is the problem? Crazy.
If he talked to his wife like that for the past 30 years, I would have lifted his too. Especially after him losing the leg. I see a lot of people in the comments talking about.
So wait, let me get this straight. So she talking about it's an issue that he's telling the woman that he's with now to hurry up and get something. And then if he talks to his wife that way, she talking about she would have left him. But these women they'll stay with a nigga that's beating their ass. They'll stay with a nigga that's selling drugs, right? You see what I'm saying? They'll stay with a nigga that don't got nothing to his name and is a bum and ain't doing shit. But you have a man here who's a father, right? Takes care of his kids, is there with his wife, helps his wife, been with her for this long, and you're saying, well, I'll leave him if he tells me what to do. Really? You see what I'm saying? And so what you got to understand is that some people are not, how do I say this without sounding fucked up? It's like a lot of people want relationships, but they're not qualified to have them. You understand what I'm saying? So a woman like her, she's not qualified to have a relationship. I can guarantee you that this woman right here, right, is not going to be able to sustain anything long term. Because a lot of people understand what it means to actually be in a situation long term.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so this is why they're saying shit like this. Well, if you would have talked to me like that, I would have gotten rid of. That's why you're not in a relationship, because you don't know how to be with a man. You see what I'm saying?
You want to ask her like, so what does your husband say about that?
Right. Exactly. It's just stupid.
Oh, after all that he did for that family, she's up for that. You know what I'm saying? You never know what that woman was going through. You never know what the she was going through. And at the end of the day, she got what the she wanted. All her sons as well.
Wow. Did you hear that?
Yeah. That's the woman. That's the woman right there.
Right. Hold on.
And that's all you need to know about bitches right there.
But I've been trying to, guys, I keep telling y'all, stop thinking women are there for your benefit. They're there for their benefit, which is why you only deal with women on your terms, because you're there for your benefit. Guys, this is, remember, relationships are transactional.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of y'all got this fairy tale shit. You got to take that fairy tale shit out of your brain, throw it on the ground, and stomp on that shit.
Stomp on that shit. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, women believe in the fairy tale thing because it makes them feel good. Like that's feeling to believe in the fairy tale. Oh, and it's magical, and we're in love and all that other stuff, right? But just like she just said, well, she got what she needed already. Right. And trust me, there's actually nothing wrong with what she's saying at this point, because a woman, what happens is that when she's in the situation with you, right, she's there for her benefit, or she wouldn't be there. That's why anybody does anything for their benefit. So the problem with most guys is y'all do shit for women at the detriment to your benefit.
Right.
And then you get mad when the woman is like, all right, peace out, whatever. I'm not, oh my God, I did all these things for her. Stupid. You should have done nothing for her.
Nothing.
I'm like, yo, shout out to Game Tech. It said, women only exchange contact information for them. Women only have sex with you for them. Women only go out on a date with you for them, and that's okay. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's why I see a lot of these guys, unfortunately, this is why, like you were saying, Miles, they're like, oh, what's your body count? And, oh, what do you bring to the table? And all this other shit, because they believe that they're finding a woman who cares and who's going to, you know, she's there for me and she's going to be there for me in the tough times. And I need someone I can talk to and be vulnerable with and rest my head. And listen, yo, my mentor, Anthony DeMello said, there's nowhere to rest your head. I remember when he first said, I didn't understand what he was talking about. And I was like, yo, that shit is some real, there is nowhere for you to rest your head.
Damn. You know Nowhere.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why you can't look at relationships with rose-colored glasses. Relationships are business.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I keep trying to tell you, and again, I know it doesn't sound romantic and nice and all. Relationships are business, because check this out. If at any moment the woman feels like she's not going to benefit, she's out. Same thing with you. The moment that you feel like this ain't working with you, you're going to be out too. The only reason why it seems like men will hold on longer is because we're the ones who had to build the shit.
Yep.
So since you built the shit, you're like, damn, I got to knock this whole shit down. Fuck.
Bro, I built the schedule. I built the culture, the customs, the traditions, the practices.
Right.
I built all of it. I built the quality, the standard, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So of course I'm gonna try to keep it going as long as I fucking can. The whole time she was trying to destroy it. The entire time.
Mm-hmm.
What did I have to do? I had to lead.
Mm-hmm.
I had to reassure her. I had to fucking redirect her and coach her.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? What the fuck are we talking about? They are not like us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I keep saying they're not people. But well, listen, if y'all want to say women are people, then men are something else. Y'all need to understand that. I keep telling y'all, men are the closest thing to God in this fucking reality. So if y'all want to say women are people, understand that men are something else. We're something different.
Yo, Kendrick Lamar should have made the "They Not Like Us" song about the difference between men and women.
You know,
yo, that's some crazy shit right there. Oh man,
I say that we're something better. I say we're something different.
Mm-hmm.
Please understand me. Because it's really not about shitting on women. It's not about that. But there's a clear difference between men and women, man. And I can't. Right. And the reason why I feel compelled to repeat this type of rhetoric is because there's so many narratives going across the internet trying to act like we're the fucking same.
Exactly.
Like all of y'all woke rainbow motherfuckers miss me.
Mm-hmm.
Miss me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I won't even have conversation with y'all fucking, what do they call that? The bull nose ring and the blue hair bitches. I won't even talk to you people. You start telling me about your pronouns, I go silent and walk away.
Right.
That's why praise be to the Lord that I was able to escape corporate America.
Mm-hmm.
Cause let one of these motherfuckers come up. I'll be like, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Good morning." Let me be walking to my desk at my corporate job, and I see what looks like a nigga, and I say, "Hey, man, good morning, bro."
Mm-hmm.
And I get a call from HR, somebody talking about, well, listen, Mr. Cunningham, it seems that you misgendered one of your coworkers, and we're gonna have to take punitive action again. Nigga, I quit today. At the end of this call, understand that I quit. I'm so glad I was able to. What?
They're
We
gonna be
are
like,
not the same, man.
they'd be like, Mr. Cunningham, is there a different way that you could have said this? Kind of nuance it to, just make it a little bit more palatable for the work environment. Because, they're saying around the office that you're making people uncomfortable with all this. What do they call that? Masculinity? Isn't that a little like, aren't we done with masculinity? Isn't that like a little 2001? Isn't that old school? Like,
Yo. We are not the same, man. We are not the same, man. Partners, fuck y'all, man. Are you, man? Come on, man.
Yo, I'm telling you, as soon as you walk into the fucking office and shit, you're like, is that a suit you're wearing? I just wanted to let you know that the suit, Susan said that the suit offended her and made her feel uncomfortable that you came in here with a traditional masculine garment. So we were wondering if it's okay, would you mind dressing in some more of like a androgynous type of...
Something a little bit more ambiguous.
Because, the suit reminds us of, there was a guy called Kevin Samuels. I'm not sure if you heard of him. And he was very, he was a very toxic masculine male. And, that just reminds us of a time where...
Nigga, what? Yo.
Exactly. Did you wear some gender neutral attire? It
would just be better for everyone if you just... Like, nigga, what?
And they always talk in that soft ass voice. Like trying to be all nice and shit. It's like, exactly. It's like she doesn't feel safe. And then next, you come in the next day, Mr. Cunningham, can you come to the office? Listen, we're sorry. We're going to have to let you go. Your mere presence in here is offending everyone. So we're just going to...
Yeah, the fact that we know you have a dick and balls and it's obvious, it makes us uncomfortable. It makes everyone, oh man.
Yo, I'm telling you, that's going to be. I'm telling you, it's gonna get to that point, man. And then as soon as you get fired, you're gonna walk out the fucking office, and they were like, "Sir, you're under arrest for being a man in public." Put your hands behind your back.
Hands behind your back, nigga. Yo, get on the ground.
Exactly.
Get on the ground. Spread them.
Yes.
Oh my God, this shit too funny. Let's continue this shit.
So now she don't need him anymore. That's how those basketball wives get down. Once they see no more service of you, they gone. And like I say, especially after he done lost a leg. She don't give a damn about nothing no more.
Whoa. So after he's lost a leg, it's your time to go. You were the bonnet.
Listen, I'm telling guys, don't be mad at women. You got to understand. Women are not equipped to handle shit like you handle it. Just understand that. They're not equipped for it.
Not at all.
You understand what I'm saying? They're not equipped for it. That's why they say women and children first.
Right.
You see what I mean? Do not think you are partners. Do not think, that's what I'm saying. Like once you get that partner shit out your head, once you get that we're all equal, once you get that out your head, everything will make sense to you now. Right. And this is what I said before, you can't take women seriously, because as soon as you take them seriously, you start thinking again that they're your partner. You start thinking that it's okay to be in love with them. You start thinking, you start thinking all these goofy things. And then when shit hits the fan, because listen, there's so many times in my life where women reminded me with their actions that they're women. I was like, oh shit, I forgot you was a woman. Thank you for reminding me. I needed that wake-up call because I was tripping.
I was tripping, thinking you was actually a person like me. I was wow. I thought you could think logically and shit. No, my bad.
Right. You ever try to have a hypothetical conversation with a chick?
Nigga.
Don't do it. I'm telling you.
Bro, I had a hypothetical one time, and it turns out that I hate her family.
Right.
Bro, yo, I can't. I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up.
It's like who did, I think Patrice O'Neal did a joke like that. He was like how you can have fun conversations with your boys, but you can't with your girl, because you'd be like, because if you ask your boy, hey, would you fuck a chick with no nose? You know what I'm saying? And your boy will actually sit there and think about it and have a conversation about it. But he's like, if you asked your girl that, you're like, why doesn't she have a nose? What happened to her?
What did you do to her? What did you do to her? Where's her nose?
Right. So it's not the same thing. You guys got to understand this shit.
Beware the bonnet crew. Beware of the bonnet crew. She got some of these comments, of course. See what these crazy chicks are talking about. Top comment here says, he was mean. Oh, he was mean. Somebody responded back and says, very. I believe it. This chick here says. Next comment here says, Tina has been set free. These chicks are freaking out of their minds. I hope she's living her best life. They love to see a family broken, man. They just, it's like any time a family's broken, they just, I don't know what they feel in their spirits.
I mean, that's a good point too, because a lot of times, sometimes people feel good when shit like this happens.
Yeah.
It feeds into their narrative. You understand? Yeah. It's like, because you have a lot of single women who might feel good about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the red pill guys like, yeah, see, that's why these modern women. It's crazy, man. I'm like, oh man. Kids, like I said, women can have the same conversation 20 different ways. For us guys, didn't we already talk about this? Exactly. That's a fact. I mean, it's crazy. This shit is insane. Let's continue.
Next comment here says, I would love to hear her side of dealing with him, even though I have my thoughts. Somebody else here says, I was on his side until I saw that video. Now I get her. What video are they talking about? All right, I found it. LeVar Ball starts yelling at his girlfriend while on live stream with Neon. Check it out.
Just take one, but you got to give them a napkin first, Amor, so they can put it's a napkin right here. Amor, do what I tell you and we good. Do what I tell you, we good.
Oh my God.
Do what I tell you and we good is crazy.
Yo, she kind of thick though. She kind of all right though.
That's all you do.
I wonder how long he's been seeing this other woman.
Yeah, but rewind. Where is the offense? What did he say or do wrong?
I don't know. Let me see it again. Let's.
Like, I didn't hear him raise his voice or nothing. Like,
with Neon, check it out.
Just take one, but you got to give them a napkin first, Amor, so they can put it's a napkin right here. Amor, do what I tell you and we good. Do what I tell you, we good.
Oh my God.
Do what?
What's the matter?
Do what I tell you and we good is crazy.
How was that crazy?
She takes so long to get a napkin. This is all you do. Facts.
I'll deal with you later.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Wait, but he said, "Do what I tell you, and we're good."
Right.
He obviously understands that whatever's going on, she needs to bring the napkin like now, because for whatever reason, as long as he knows the reason, that's the most important thing.
Right.
The napkin is over there. She's walking in the opposite direction. Mm-hmm. What's the fucking problem?
Because what it sounded like is he told her to do something and she wasn't doing the thing.
Right.
So he was like, do what I tell you. But this is what I'm saying. I'm wondering how long he's been with her. Right. Because it sounds like if they just started seeing each other, she may not, she doesn't know how, like he's still almost like he has to teach her how to be with him.
He's still coaching her. Yes. That's what it sounds like.
That's what it looked like. You know what I mean? But you know why? But you know why? Crazy. But you know why it sounds crazy? It sounds crazy because most people they're not used to hearing a man give instruction and giving direction. You understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, it's because it's almost like like when you hear like a person who's not Jamaican hear Jamaicans talk to each other. It sounds like arguing.
It sounds like they're arguing, yeah.
So it's a random person, but they're not really arguing. It's just that's how they talk. Right. So this is how a man would talk. But a lot of people are not used to hearing men talk. So this is why it sounds crazy.
That's why it sounds crazy. Facts.
You know, it's like, come on, man. I'm like, this that's light work. I mean, they made it seem like the nigga fucking cursed her out, called her all types of bitches, told her she was stupid. You understand what I'm saying?
He said, do what I tell you to do and we'll be good.
Right, exactly.
What's wrong with that? He's trying to make sure we good.
Right. Because basically what you got to understand is that you also have to understand context, because what he's like, it's almost like if let's say me and you were talking, right? And you told me I was trying to fix the computer, and then you said, hey, do this. And when you do this, when you plug this in, we're good.
Right. Yeah.
Do the thing, what we're trying to accomplish gets accomplished.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand, like, what's the problem? Exactly. They want him to say it in a tone where it seems like he's asking versus directing. Exactly. That's
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not fucking with a woman that likes to hear if she don't like to hear you sound like that, you shouldn't fucking be with her, bro.
That's a fact.
If she don't like to hear that commanding baritone in your fucking voice, she's fired. Fuck that. What are we talking about, man?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Shit is insane.
He says, take one. But no, this is a man who's probably hurting. You know.
See, this is fuck out of here, my nigga. Like, fuck out of here, little nigga. I don't fuck with you. Not on this part. I don't fuck with you on this part. That man didn't say or do anything wrong. That man is.
I'm sure this is how he talks. You understand what I'm saying?
Who don't know how to ball talk?
Yo, where I grew up at with in my family, nigga. The way motherfuckers will be talking, like, I'm used to that. Like, I understand what the fuck that is. You understand? Like, I'm just like, bruh, niggas got too soft out here. Everything is offensive and shit. And you're like, oh my God, I can't believe. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, everybody want to treat shit like it's fucking HR. And, you know, well, LeVar, we were wondering if instead of like, you know, speaking in that tone, maybe you could like ask her in a more polite way that you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you can, like, you know, just say it in a way that's just a little, it's like, oh my God, this shit crazy. It remind me of, if y'all seen the movie, the new He-Man movie with the black chick that works in the office. That's how she was talking to the
Oh man. The black chick from Saturday Night Live, yeah. God damn.
Oh man, this shit too funny.
That kind / condescending /
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. You know, I hate that type of talk, because they'll say shit like they'll say a statement, but they'll form it into a question.
Yeah.
They'll be like, hey, so do you want to go over there and staple the papers? It's like they're asking you to staple the papers, but they're telling you to staple the papers, but they're forming it in a question. Yeah. So they're actually being directive. Like, I hate that, like, passive aggressive
So whatever's happening, the shit is spilling all over the fucking counter, and they expect him to say, hey, hun, would you like to go over there and hand me a napkin, please, whenever you're ready?
Right. Yo, that shit too funny. Exactly, which is a passive way to speak. You understand? I'm telling you, it's all that. Bruh, this shit crazy.
Point, do you think that he trusts a woman? Like, he understands what this is. Also, if I'm just going to remove the blinds here, a lot of this stuff is for the stream. Like, a lot of it is for entertainment. He understands that people are going to talk about this. He gets it and probably would make a good streamer, right? I'm not trying to say that I don't think he's actually doing this. I think he is. You know, any chick who he's going to deal with after a 30-year marriage that hasn't worked out well, you just better be ready to go for it. I don't know what to tell you. Of course, guys, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Leave your comments down below. Till next time.
All right, so that's it for that. That is it for that. So, you know, guys, man, bruh.
Guys, call in 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. Go ahead and call in.
Right. So we got another like 5 minutes left. Let me see what these questions saying. It says, Lakari, if you believe all relationships will come to an end, why did you even bother getting married? If you believed it would eventually end, it makes no sense. Because, like I tell you guys, is that it's about what's happening in the situation. It's not about it having to last forever. That's right. That's the lie you guys have been told or sold. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Nobody said we know when it's gonna end. We're saying to have it on your term and enjoy the fuck out of it while it lasts.
Right. The problem is that y'all believe that it's a guarantee that it's gonna last, or you're looking for it to be forever. And that what I'm telling you guys is that that's a fairy tale. You see what I'm saying? Because this is what you gotta understand, what you guys don't know, right? Whenever you're in any type of situation like this, right? That's why I said relationships are business, right? So part of the business is that if you are in a situation where you and a woman are in a, like, let's say, because everything that you're dealing with her is a relationship, whether you're a fuck buddy, y'all dating, this your girlfriend, this your wife, whatever, it's all a relationship. So what type of relationship are we in? You understand what I'm saying? And certain types of relationships require certain types of commitments.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So what happens is that if you're in a situation with a woman, right, you're not going to tell a woman to do something, right, that you would, like, you're not going to tell a fuck buddy to do something a wife would do. You understand? Because you're fucking up the dynamic of the fuck buddy situation, trying to give her the instruction that you would give a wife.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this is where I'm saying where it's levels to this. So a lot of you guys, the reason why you're like why he's saying this question is that you guys are coming at it with the illusion of it being this forever thing. That's why so many people are like shocked by this. Oh my God, I can't believe they were together for 30 years and why? And it's because of the illusion that you guys have. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's the problem. Charlie said, I saw a vid of a woman who proposed to her man at the World Cup. All the women in the Insta chat were fuming. What are your thoughts? I personally don't want the chick asking me for marriage. Well, this the thing is that, first of all, a woman, you shouldn't be accepting what a woman is doing on her own anyway. So, like, you can't come through and try to propose. Now you got to wait for the man to get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Let me see. It says, did you guys think that there's simping streamers are making the game difficult for guys with games since they be sending them money just because? No. So this is the thing. Simps, see, this is the thing. Simps don't necessarily make it difficult. What they do is that they throw like muddying the water, right? But what happens is that those women who take the money from the streamers or any guys who are simping or whatever it is like that, those same women are still going to follow the lead of a man that they're actually attracted to. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it doesn't make a difference. You see what I mean? So what you guys got to understand is that this is why you have to be on point. This is why you have to make sure you're doing what you need to do from point A to point B in order to keep things going in the way that you want it to go. This is why you deal with women on your terms. Because if I'm dealing with women on my terms, then what the fuck the Simba streamer's got to do with me? You understand what I'm saying? Because she not going to get nothing from me, or nothing's going to happen as long as it, unless it's on my terms anyway. So what the fuck is the point?
Exactly.
It don't even make a difference. So Joe Bass said, how exactly do you stop yourself from falling in love? Well, the thing is that you gotta have relationships with the understanding that it is a business, and also have a relationships with the understanding that you guys are different. You understand? Have a relationship with the understanding that there's a certain position you have as a man and the position she has as a woman. Things get complicated when you start to think that you guys are blending into the same realm. Like, this is why the whole partner thing, and this is why when you start to believe, that, oh, well, there's no leader in this situation. Like, we're just equals and we're partners and we make all the decisions together and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, so what happens is that messes things up, because a woman starts to think that she's doing things at the same level as you, which is impossible, because the way that she thinks as a woman is different than the way that you think as a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so this is why a lot of people things get complicated, because then what happens is this: women will start to implement or start to say or think about ways to do things in a feminine way and think that's the right way. Well, you guys need to communicate more and be more vulnerable. I think you guys need, you see what I'm saying? Like, they'll say all these things that they think are right based on their experience as women, but they don't realize that the reason why shit is the way it is because the men put the shit in place to be that way that it is.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So a woman forgets that she's getting the covering. So she thinks that everything that she's experiencing just happens. It's almost like, it's like anything else. Like, most of you guys in your apartments or your houses didn't think about the electricity coming to your house. You understand? You just think it's there. This is magic. It's just
walk over to the switch and you switch it on.
Right. It just happens. It just showed up. Just like, for example, like, I was talking to my sister the other day, and I remember she was saying that even like shit like AI, like ChatGPT and all that other shit, that shit actually takes up space. Like, I had no idea. I didn't know that was like a thing. Like, every time you use ChatGPT, you are using up a certain amount of space and energy. I thought it was just magic that happens on your screen. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
And that's kind of like how women generally think of things, right? So a woman is like, oh, well, I feel this way and I feel that way, but she doesn't realize that the reason why she has the luxury to feel this way and feel that way is because there's a structure she's in that allows her the comfortability to feel this way or feel that way. You see what I'm saying? She forgets about all the other. That's why I said when a woman leaves you, right, she realizes how much her having you made her life easier. You understand? That's the part that that they don't realize till later. You see what I'm saying? And see, that's why you don't fall in love, because when you realize and recognize those things, it'll keep you from falling in love. Because remember, the woman can fall into love because she has covering. You can't fall in love with women because you're covering them.
Exactly.
You can't do it. It's like, how the fuck you can't do it? It's impossible. It's impossible.
I'll say it like this, Joe Blast. I'll go back to the same analogy with the boss and the employee. You know how you and your coworkers, I don't know about you personally, Joe Blast, but I'm just saying in general, you know how you and your coworkers get happy when Friday come around because you know everybody going to get paid?
Right.
You think the boss is happy?
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
It's literally just another day for the boss, because the boss is thinking months and years ahead to make sure the business continues to be successful. Not just so he could get paid this Friday. He's focused on the business being successful and thriving.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking employees are like, yeah, nigga, we getting paid today. It's Friday, nigga. Hell yeah, I can't wait to get my check.
Mm-hmm.
The boss is over here like, all right, so I got to make sure these deals go through. I got to make sure numbers look like this so we could at least have a fucking budget for next year.
Right. And in fact, sometimes what'll happen is you excited you got your paycheck, but the reason why you got your paycheck is because the boss had to go into the fucking savings to give you your paycheck because they didn't make as much money this quarter.
Yeah.
So the boss is taking a loss for you to get your paycheck so that they can continue the situation, but you don't know that. You see what I'm saying?
So check this out. When you tell your chick, hey baby, we got date night on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You wear that pretty dress that I like, that's my favorite. And when we get back home from the restaurant, daddy gonna fuck the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm.
She's ecstatic. She's, oh my God, my man is taking me to dinner. And then when we come back, we're gonna have a romantic evening. And the whole time you thinking, okay, let me make these reservations. Let me get my clothes ready. You know what I'm saying? Let me the night of let me get a couple strokes in so I could edge real quick so I could build up my sexual energy so I could fuck the shit out this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Or you know what? However you get your shit done, you're organizing, you're planning.
Right.
You're gonna enjoy the time you have with your chick, but trust me, she's gonna enjoy it that much more because she didn't have to build it.
Exactly.
So I can't be in love like how you're in love.
Right. Exactly.
You're a fucking employee waiting for your fucking paycheck. I'm making sure you get paid.
Exactly right. Exactly.
I could never fall in love. I could never.
Mm-hmm.
It will put me on the same fucking psychological plane as the fucking employee.
Right, because if I fall in love with you, you might not get paid.
Exactly. If both of us are sitting there happy and waiting for our check, I might forget to do payroll.
Right, exactly. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. In order for her to experience what she's experienced, you can't be in love with her. Because you being in love with her is going to fuck up the experience that she's having anyway.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. Shit is fucking crazy, man. Let's see what somebody say. These questions say. It says, girls from my class took screenshots of my chats, asking them to hook up with me, and sent it to the student committee, and they made me write an apology letter to them. Oh shit! Why? Why would you write an apology letter? Oh, I don't know if you did it, but I would say you shouldn't write no goddamn apology letter. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? You understand what I'm saying? What the fuck are we talking about?
But why are you asking chicks to hook up in chats? Why you don't do it in person though?
Right, exactly.
That's weird, buddy. That's weird. That's why we tell y'all niggas. What do we tell y'all? You call and you text to set up the date. That's it.
Uh-huh.
All that other goofy shit is stupid.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Yo, this is why y'all niggas need to be on the fucking memberships, man. What the fuck are you doing out there? Texting these chicks to hook up? What are you, dumb?
Man, shit is crazy. Let me see what this says. When Miles says women know they ain't shit, does that reply to certain women or all women?
All females, not women, bitches, ladies, all, every single. If they have an XX chromosome, them too.
Mm-hmm. It says, where's a good place to go approach women on 4th of July? I don't do bars and clubs. Well, first of all, y'all niggas need to stop with this I don't do shit. Nigga, you need to do everything. You need to do bars, clubs, in the streets, bar mitzvahs, fucking all of it, nigga. Online, dating, TikTok, Instagram. You need to be doing every fucking thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. If you're asking this question, you need to be doing a lot more than you're doing now.
There's a place called Earth. That's a fact. That's what you do. You
And
understand?
I can't take you niggas. Instead of telling us what you don't do, why don't you tell us what you do? And then maybe we can help you, dummy.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Funerals, exactly. Funerals.
You see, that's an ungrateful mentality. Instead of focusing on what you do, you're focusing on what you don't do.
Right. Exactly.
Ass niggas, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so we're done, man. It's over. We at the 2 hour mark. You feel
Shout
what I'm saying?
out to LeVar Ball and family. I hope you know, with all the changes in the family, you know what I mean? For the, you know, whatever's gonna be, whatever, you know, divorce happens, you know what I'm saying? I hope they're gonna be all right, man, for whatever that's worth. You feel me?
Facts. Real talk. And guys, remember, man, listen, man, all relationships come to an end. Understand that, you know, you deal with women on your terms.
That's it.
Don't do things for women. So when shit does come to an end, you don't feel like, oh, I overextended myself and I did all these things and she just like walked away. And you see what I'm saying? That causes resentment and all that other stuff. You should be prepared for a woman to walk away at all times. You understand what I'm saying? And be okay with it because you understand that you only interacted with her on your terms, so it doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we keep trying to tell you how the game is about you, not the women. You see what I mean? Exactly. So you got to understand that shit. But guys, make sure that you guys go to shoplucario.com, badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com, and also go to cunninghamunlimits.com to take advantage of the sale. You feel what I'm saying? And you going on tomorrow with K Zaggin?
Shout out to K-Zag, man. Manhunt is a skill set show tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time. And then you going live at 5?
Yeah, so make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for
all
that.
Right.
Get that cracking.
And then on Sunday, make sure you check us out. Real Game, No Theory, man. Shout out to the fellas, 1950, Steve the Dean, K-Zag, Lucario, and myself. Check us out, 12 noon Eastern time. And we'll spit that game for you, man. And remember, Sunday is a free show. So all of you guys that didn't want to call in today, you know, because of money issues or whatever, call in on Sunday, you know, because it's a free show on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. We'll holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. and they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never, ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculine